We are back with Suikoden V, where in the Ceres Ruins, I took the liberty of going there off camera just so you don't have to see me go down all these stairs, although you still have to see me go down some stairs. Why am I here? Well, I'll show you. Oh look, that's why I'm here. There are 3 treasure chests down here, and they're all awesome. Well, one of them is particularly awesome, let's go with that. So I go down the stairs, and I don't know what's in what, so I guess I'll just do the one chest by itself last. I'm assuming that's the cool one. So let's open up the 2 on the left. Ah, that's the big one. That's why I'm here. Intermediate combat. I can further level up my skills. Thunder Piece. That's kinda cool. Isn't the Thunder Rune better than the Lightning Rune? And a Shield Orb. Hooray! That's good to have. Let's go back. Now, chat, I have an important question for you. You may remember this from the end of the previous stream, but we had one of those situations where I choose which of the big tactical battles I want to do. So I'll give you a little time to think this over while I get back up to where I make that decision. But the decision was basically chase down Childeric, he's the crazy assassin, the Valdo guy, or if I go for the Southern Mountain Corps. Do you have a preference? I can only do one of them, but of course they'll play out differently because they're different campaigns. Also, this is why I took this descent off camera. Look at how long it's taking me to just leave. There we go. If you have the choice to punch Valdo, always punch Valdo. It's a shame, because I love real Valdo. But Childeric is such a jerk. Oh, mini-boss. What? King Mantic. Childeric creeps me out, take him out, punching Valdo's a bad... Oh, this is unanimous. Chat really wants Childeric gone. Not that I can blame him. Crab. People do not like Childeric. It's a shame, too, because he has such a weird fighting style, I kind of like it, and it turns out the guy's just an absolute prick. Okay, bad news, I have to leave the dwarf camp the real way. But I'll get that done. Leaving an assassin to roam was a legitimately bad idea. Yeah, I don't know how under Godwin's thumb he is, because on one hand, he has a position to maintain, he has a more official in-war position, so is he really roaming? But on the other hand, he's freaking nuts, so who the hell knows? I have a chance to attack first, I'll go for it. These are really low-level enemies by my standards now. And we're out. I am going to have to take a boat back to the castle, but it's fine. Yes, I would like a ride. Get me out of here. Yeah, let's grind for some cash, then go get him. It's the classic JRPG staple, right? The world ends in 3 days. Oh, cool. That gives me time to find someone's lost puppy and become the champion of a card game. Okay, comfy boat ride over. And hello there, Insane Buffoon. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? I forgot the music had changed. This grand music for... Oh, look at that! Look at that! This grand music for our grand castle. You gonna say grunk? No, you can say gronk. Grink. Man, I was wrong on both counts. What about you? Grink. Man, I just can't get it right, but hey, you're our dragon riders, they're just down here. Or dragon horses, whatever. Grank? Oh my god, I cannot get it right. But I like that we have a dedicated dragon cavalry section now, that's kinda cool. So that's what those stairs lead to now. Amazing. In we go, there's something I need to check. Oh god, was it down? I don't remember. I think it was. I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, this is right. Oh god, which issue is which? Issue 15? Issue 14? Okay, I think we're good. So Dragon Cavalry doesn't respond. After the army's invasion, the prince rushed personally to Saranek's castle. The prince and the Dragon Cavalry had agreed to an alliance in the event of a foreign invasion, but Commander Craig Layden refused to go through with an attack, not even giving a reason for his actions. There are rumors that the Godwin faction is blackmailing the Dragon Cavalry in order to keep them in line. However, with war raging, there is simply no time to investigate the matter any further. Sucks. Cave Dwarves, Prince, reach alliance. His Royal Highness has gained more allies in the fight against the occupying regime. Lord Godwin, still determined to wipe out the inferior demi-human races, recently ordered Nethergate to annihilate the Cave Dwarves, with several murders successfully carried out. However, the Prince's forces happened to pass through the Cave Dwarves' underground lair just as an attack was taking place. In great debt to the Prince, the Cave Dwarves have sworn vengeance on the Godwins. They are the newest members of the Loyalist army. Portraits of the enemy? Nethergate. Yeah, no kidding. Thanks to the Prince, the Nethergate assassins who attacked the dwarves were turned back. Upon investigation, these assassins were using a powerful drug called Raging Nostrum, which temporarily gives an ordinary man superhuman strength. When its effect wears off, however, the user invariably dies. At one time, there was a division of Nethergate that specialized in drug development. Portraits of the Enemy believes that Raging Nostrum and the Dark Arcanum used in the Sacred Games and the attack on the Sun Palace are, without question, creations of that allegedly defunct division. That leads to this question. Could the Nethergate Drug Division have been revived? Portraits of the Enemy will investigate this matter with the greatest vigilance possible. Let me see something. No, I guess I didn't read issue 14. I think the last Portrait of the Enemy I read was... What? Yeah, Sialides? So what was 13? Dragon Cavalry promises cooperation. Well, after a meeting, the Prince got a firm promise of full cooperation. The talk was cordial from beginning to end. Layden couldn't hide his sympathy for the Prince's cause, but the discussions didn't end with that. Instead, they'll take a much more active role than originally anticipated. Both Commander Craig Layden and His Royal Highness the Prince are well aware that Felena will be in grave danger if the Goblin faction conspires with any foreign powers, a spokesperson for the Prince said. The two sides will work together to actively pursue any leads on the matter. Leon recovers! The Prince returned home to a surprise after his meeting with Commander Craig Layden. Leon, who had been in a coma, suddenly took a turn for the better and has regained consciousness. Her subsequent prognosis is turning out to be quite favorable. Some are of the opinion that the Prince saved Leon by using the Dawn Rune's new powers, but the Dawn Times is unable to confirm the details of the story. Regardless, morale inside the castle has improved for the first time in what seems like ages. Serials, Portraits of the Enemy, Enemy Mysteries. On their way back from Saranek's castle, the Prince's forces investigated the ruins in the deep Twilight Forest. Inside, they were suddenly attacked by a gigantic tree, okay, and forced to fight it off. Huge mysterious monsters also appeared in the Saras Lake ruins. While these creatures are not directly involved with Lord Godwin's forces, one can certainly call them enemies, nonetheless. However, they seem to only appear in Sindar ruins. Why might this be? And I'll do one more to catch up to 15. So 14. Godwins begin counteroffensive. In a daring pre-dawn attack, the Godwin army has quickly and decisively brought Dorad under their control, and we have word that in concurrent attacks, the Army's Western Marine Corps invaded Estries, and the armed Southern Mountain Corps made an assault on Sable. With simultaneous attacks in Dorad, Estries, and Sable, it seems clear that the Godwin faction has made an alliance with the Army's army, suddenly putting the prince in an inferior military position. Just as had been feared, the Godwins have conspired with a foreign power. But the Loyalist army had anticipated the possibility of an attack like this and came up with a detailed evacuation plan. In Sable, evacuation was carried out quickly. Everything went according to plan without a single casualty. In Dorad, too, the evacuation proceeded smoothly, but pro-Godwin residents refused to go along with the plan, choosing to stay behind. Now there is much concern about how the Godwin army will treat them. Some reports claim that Estries fell without a fight, though the Dawn Times has yet to confirm this. Backpage, alliance between Godwins and Arms. In the past, Godwin has been quoted as saying that Felena should use the unparalleled might of the Sun Rune to take control of all barbaric nations. It's long been believed that were Lord Godwin in a position of military authority, the new Armis kingdom would be first on his hit list. Armis too has long been aware of Godwin's supremacist beliefs, and has never tried to conceal his animosity toward the Godwin faction. That's why this alliance is all the more incomprehensible. There are rumors that the Godwin faction has promised Armis some kind of grand reward for their cooperation, but our sources are unable to determine what exactly this reward might be. And the serials, Childeric. Just Childeric. Today we focus on this guy, newly appointed as a Queen's Knight. Just as with Dolph, however, information about him is surprisingly limited. Everyone knows that he was the Godwin faction's representative at the Sacred Games, but his activities before then are a complete mystery. The only thing we could say for certain is that he's a member of Nethergate, but while most Nethergate assassins show no emotion, the cold-hearted, cruel Childeric is quite different. After gaining control of Dorad, rumor has it that he enforced discipline in the most brutal of ways. Ways so violent and cruel, in fact, that they are unsuitable for printing in this newspaper. Wow. Childeric is sure to remain a key enemy of the Loyalist army. Oh my god. So I'm going to need to catch up to 16 and 17 later. I'm not going to read 5 of these in a row. So cruel that we won't put it to print. I know he was killing civilians, but my god. What a dishonorable defeat for them. Commander Sparna and General Gusu should not lead any military force. Yep. Do you wish to train? I do. I forgot what I was actually pushing for these people. Kelly doesn't have that much SP. Freydor. I could take maybe George out and put Miyakis in, possibly. If I can remove Zweig, I will. Prince, I forgot what I was doing with him. But he certainly has SP to burn. Look at that. B, more like A. How do you like them apples? I forgot what he had equipped, so I'll just pump all this stuff. Oh, he could go up to S for attack. That's ridiculous. And technique? Yeah, I could go further with technique. Oh my god. George? I should see what he actually has equipped. Not to mention Isabel, stamina and attack. Vitality for George. Killy was technique, that's good. Isabel, yeah, stamina and attack. Okay. She's gonna somehow become even scarier. Maybe she can't go past A, like certain characters have limits. Oh well. Raging Lion. Oh, stamina and attack. Oh my god. I could give her just one equipment that covers both. That's the scariest thing. Oof. Oh my god. living nightmare. Boom. Now I may as well take off attack. Unless I can have Raging Lion and attack on. Oh god. I'll pump defense. Isabelle is just utterly terrifying now. But I'm running out of... I'm running out of SP. I'll hold off, but oh god, she is just a master of disaster. I'm not going to have an E skill on her, I'll just go right back to doing, I'll put attack back on. She's just an absolute monster now. I'll take it. I'm gonna run out and save, and then I'll go to the war room. Yeah, and when wasn't Isabelle terrifying? Before I put the killer rune and the boost rune on her. I mean, she was good, but, like, now it's legitimately frightening. Okay, and chat has already made its decision, so let's prepare for the war room. In we go and up we go, right? Let me just see. Your Highness, you're finally back! I am. You wish to change your traveling companions, do you? Yeah, can I get Zweig out of here? I can, actually. Oh my god. I can get Miyake's back in. Oh god. Absolutely frightening. Killian Zarasa could take the back. Medium. Yeah, George is short range. Everybody's short range. That's my problem. But I'll just do this. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. Alright. Let's do this thing. Get ready, we're going to a battle! Oh wait, that's the wrong way. I want to stay on the 3rd floor. Okay, war room, here we go. In we go, big decision. So, Your Highness, do you want to lead the pursuit of Childeric or the Army's Southern Mountain Corps? Childeric. Chat has spoken. Very well. Childeric's forces have joined with General Novum's unit and General Luger's fleet. Since they may mount a rather stubborn defense, I'd like the Dragon Cavalry to accompany His Highness. It shall be as you wish, Lady Merces. Admiral Raja, I'd like you to take care of Luger's fleet. Sure thing. Boz, Din, I'll leave the pursuit of the Armored Southern Mountain Corps to you two. Din, seeing how Sable's your town and all, how about you lead the pack on this one? Me? I'll just watch your back and play second fiddle. I am indebted to your altruism, Lord Wilde. Well then, shall we go to the battle now, Your Highness? Yup. We've let them walk all over us, but that ends now. Come on, let's go teach them a lesson like they'll never forget. We shall have our revenge. Yay! Alright, here we go. Once again, I need to remind myself of what unit types are strong against what other unit types. I'm mainly going to be going up against archers and cavalry. What was good against archers? Was it infantry? I hope. Cavalry... I might want some archers myself, honestly. Beavers... Well, beavers are absolutely devastating against ships, aren't they? I have Barrage with the Dahak. I have Star, which is just busted. And Mother Earth. Comm ship that just has Recover, that's no good. How many barrages do I have? I got a bunch of them. There. More barrage. More barrage. That'll do. We got a ram with no special abilities. You know something, actually? I could get beavers in here. Rune Arc Ship again. Flowing and Cyclone is nice. That said, Flowing is good. I'll get a little Barrage. And a little Barrage. Hopefully that's sufficient. Otherwise, I got the Dragon Horses with 3 charges. I got Beavers. That's all I can do. For an actual ground unit, I think I might want somebody else here. But who do I want? I got charges for days. Jean has Thunder, which is kind of nice. Isabella's charge, because of course she does. I got loads of infantry. I have a spear. I have a rune archer. Jean's also an archer. I might want infantry. I got charge. Do I have any more? I'll take a recover with attack +5. And I'll take a double charge. For spears, charge, charge again. I think we're good, right? I guess this arrangement's okay. I hope this works. The Godwin army is so much bigger than ours. Childric Pursuit Battle. Damn rebels! I've had it with their pathetic little tricks. Using worthless townspeople to turn against us. Huh! We won't fall for that stupid trick again. We've shown the fools in this town what happens to those who help the enemy. I'll bite my tongue. That fool. That damn fool. We must rescue the citizens of Dorat before it's too late. Lure the enemy away from town so that we can minimize the danger to the townspeople. Admiral Raja, I'd like you to take care of Luger's fleet. Just leave it to me. Bahram, I finally got you now. Oh boy, I'm gonna view the map real quick. So this is me. And this is me, but where's the enemy fleet? That's actually kind of intimidating. comm ship, arc ship, rune arc ship. They got a lot of barrage too. They have 1 barrage, 3 barrages. That's because that one has Byram, I think it is. I'm gonna have to be careful with that. What I'm going to want to do, by the way, the goal of this is to get into Dorat. This is like the previous mission. All I had to do was get the prince into Dorat. The problem is it's very well guarded. So this could be a little bit scary. We'll hope this goes okay, but the goal is not to take out every enemy unit. The goal is to get into town. Well, we both die. Hooray! Defeat. Alright, here we go. I gotta see if I can get rid of their navy with my barrages and then just pelt the people on land. That might be just what I need. Alright, let's go. So which of you has barrage? No, yes, no, no, yes. That's going to be a tough one, but we'll do what we can. And of course, beavers will ruin the day real quick. Alright. Fortunately, I have a bunch of barrages as well. And multiple recovers. I'm actually pretty terrifying with my barrages. I wonder if the Dragon Cavalry can charge on the water. I'm not sure how that works. I would definitely love to ruin these guys' day on land. We have 1 barrage, we have 1 rage. If I could get rid of that, that'd be incredible. Good, here they come. $400 HP, huh? I don't have anything that's strong against those ships. Oh, the beavers, actually. That's interesting. Bara must really be feeling it now. It's annoying. The beavers are strong against all these ships, but everybody's got like 100 HP. It's driving me crazy. Oh, I'm just strong against this one. Alright.
Don't let them get away.
You'll regret picking a fight with this ship.
Fire!
Wow, damn. She sure showed them. Oh, now you're doing barrage? Alright, stay classy. But you know what? I burned one of their barrages. Don't sneak up on me, buddy. Oh, the dragons are strong against them? I'll take it.
Get them!
In the name of the Dragon Cavalry, charge! This ought to be good. That's terrifying. Oh my god! They have a flowing rune, unfortunately. I gotta watch for that. There's their other barrage, so they've expended that. It's annoying, but it's gone now. I'm gonna have to heal, though. But it's Isato, he can heal. Didn't even hurt him that bad.
Don't let them get away. Shoot! Shoot!
Good, I don't need that comm ship around. The beavers, though, this is going to be horrific. Oh, they're going to barrage. Well, you know what? Can't do it on my guys now. All that's left is the one guy with rage, and I think there's one ship with barrage as well. Come and get us, human scum! It's time for a beaver beatdown! Gnaw. There is no fighting this. They just sink the damn ship, it's ridiculous. Recover. And we're back, baby. Unfortunately, I don't think... Okay, Isato's strong against a comm ship, but... whatever, man. I guess he can get back into the fray, kind of. Let's get Raja back here.
Don't let him get away.
Don't do it. Wow. Just annihilation. That's insane. I like that the beavers are strong against Bahram anyway. That is a formidable ship. I don't want to chase him out too far. Beavers are strong against... Are beavers strong against every ship? Because they're beavers? That would be amazing.
Put him to rout.
That's just like a full-on jump scare, like 100 dragon horses just leap on your ship. Flowing piece, yay! Are dragon horses also strong against everything? This is ridiculous. I might need Isato to heal them after a point, though.
Charge!
We've allowed the enemy to near. Prepare for combat.
Do it!
Isato's cleaning up the place, I have to admit.
Don't let him get away.
The dragon horses just do what they want. This is insanity. I should send the beavers back in. They have one more gnaw. That hurt them a bit, but they wrecked Bahram's ship.
Charge!
Bahram's just looking at this like, what the hell? Isato is out of his element now. Let's get the Hawk back in on this. It has barrages. So does the Ruin Arc ship, for that matter. I suppose I can tag that ship just to make it go away.
Fire!
Not fantastic. 15? Why did I even bother? Bernadette, are you even trying? Tell you what though, these archers aren't a threat anymore. They can't barrage me. It's so intense. Let's gnaw. It's not gonna finish him, but he's not happy. Oh, it did finish him! Oh my god. Not even an item? Are you for real? They have barrage, I don't like this. Maybe I should just retreat. If no one wants to follow me, then it's fine. Guys, don't chase me, please. Let's do this. Go away.
Do it!
Yeah, the item's at the bottom of the river. No kidding. Good, you go away, and I will retreat as far as I can. Up there's your barrage. Well, you've expended it. That shouldn't kill. That does, however, suck. That wasn't so bad, actually. Okay, now let's see if they chase me at all. The Dahak will just leave. Dragon horses will just leave. Let's see if they're even interested in pursuing. Because if they're not, then I'm okay with this. Are they actually pursuing? Really? Ugh, I'm not strong against anyone here. Oh, are they? Oh my god, if they're giving up, then I just win. That's just it. Let's hit the scrub archers.
No!
You're not so tough without your own barrage, are you? That was some actual damage. I like that. You don't even have a barrage. You have rage. That's scary. What are you? You have charge. That's not a big deal. I think just reaching Childerek is the end condition, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's hit the rage people.
No!
Good. I can get the Dahak in here. I could have it start barraging. A didn't want to actually target my ship. I wanted to just go here. This could be nice. I'll soften everybody up a little early. I could even get the Dragon Riders out to do some charge. I just gotta watch out because they're not looking very good. In fact, flowing. Okay. Dragon horses are strong against spears. That's something. The spears have charge, but so do I. The Dahak's taking a sweet time, isn't it? But hey, once I've softened everybody up, this is going to be an absolute disaster. I don't even care about these ships. Yeah, didn't see my navy coming, did you, buddy? That softened them up pretty good. And for good measure... Oh yeah. You and your Rage Rune. Hiding in the forest won't save you, buddy. Okay, that's it for my barrages, although I do have charge. There is something to be said for that. The dragon horses are bad against archers, but with charge, I don't care. Rage is going to be spooky. I'm going to have to actually handle that very carefully. I'll get them closer, but I don't know if I want to jump out at them yet. Let's get out this far, maybe? Zarase is just absolute god mode with her star ability. It's so busted. And the prince does have the Dawn Rune. I haven't really capitalized on that. I have 4 units to deal with because I don't know if I actually fight Childeric. Okay, everybody's here, and I have not... Nope, I have aggro the enemy. And they do have rage. That's going to be a little spooky. Spears are good against them, but I should probably charge anyway. Wow, these guys are slow. Here, I'll meet him halfway. You see, of course I've aggroed everybody else now. It would be unwise to underestimate the Queen's Knights in battle. I'm afraid to engage them in legitimate combat because they can use the Rage Rune. But hey, if I can keep putting them down like this, might not be so bad. It's too bad I don't have any barragers on land. George is also strong against them, but again, Rage Rune, very spooky. Let's go! I'm ready for anything! I just don't want to use all of my charges before I get to Dilber, because that guy is a terror. You guys can't do a damn thing, I'll just swing at you.
Charge!
Brutal. More charges.
Get them!
Good, George can take him. No mercy. Almost got him. Not so tough without your barrage, are ya, pal? You regroup. You regroup. Zerase, get ready for absolute carnage. Prince is almost ready to go. These guys have charges. This is looking pretty good. Cavalry is untouched, but that's alright. No.
Charge!
There are but two choices. Repent now or face the wrath of my sword. Yeah, we'll charge against the, Oh no, this is the regular fight. See ya.
Don't let him get away!
Charge for pure safety. No rage room for you, buddy. Don't even think about it. So much for that. Got a rage piece. I don't know what Dilber's doing. Oh good, Zerase's almost ready to just destroy everything.
Go!
That's good damage. 80. Good.
Now!
Didn't know what hit them. That is some ridiculous damage. And now Zerase can back away. She is good against the cavalry. Maybe I'll keep her around for a little while longer. Charge against Dilber. I should probably try getting the prince into the Dorat now. Dilber's actually not looking so good.
Get them!
No mercy from Isabel, let me tell you. Oh yeah, the next one is going to be it. The dragons are just strong against them.
Charge!
Alright, Dilber never even took a swing at me. That feels pretty good. See ya. Crown of Destiny. Prince is weak to these guys. Let's get him out of here. Let's get the dragons in there. The dragons have charge, you see. Zerase is strong against them, but she's an archer. Come on, Dragon Horse, faster. Oh wait, I have one charge left with these guys? Alright.
Put him to rout!
Let's charge with the Dragon Horses. There we go. Stop chasing us, guys. Keep it going.
Put them to rout.
This is great. For the first time in the battle, my troops actually outnumber Godwin's. That's pretty nice. I'll just do a regular attack for this one, because I think they're strong against them. No, they're equal. I'm a little spooked. Good. Get them out of here. Gets our assay in. I hardly care to waste my time with such brutes.
Now!
Brutal. See ya. Okay. Prince. If I could find him. There he is. Get in there, buddy. yeah, we went from 3-1 to 1-1. After all that, I'm barely winning in number of troops. But their ships can't possibly harm me. It's all about Childeric now. The rebel army's attacking! Damn, 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 damn! Bahram, Dilber, you worthless fools! Fortify the gate. Don't let the rebel scum in. Kill them all! Sir, civilians have swarmed our gate garrison. There's a struggle underway there right now. What? Damn those Queen's Knights. Damn that stupid Godwin. Nobody tells us what we can or can't do. Oh, Prince, those animals killed my son. Avenge his death, I beg you. Open the gate. Let the prince in. We can't hold the civilians back. The gate's gonna break. Ugh. Damn them. Damn them all. All troops back to the castle. Now. Their gate defenses have weakened. Now, Your Highness, storm the gate. Hooray! Regular victory, not plus. It's pretty good. Hooray! I swear, death, death to them all. You. Yes, sir. If the rebel army gets in, set the town ablaze. But... Those rebels and worthless townspeople, I'm gonna kill every last one of them. Wow, he's really pushing it. That's enough, you incompetent fool. How dare you? We've lost the people's trust because of your wretched antics. No wonder we've been backed against the wall like this. Don't you understand? You disappoint me, Bahram. Are you saying that I'm wrong and the rebel army is right? Now hold on, I never meant... Now that I think of it, you once served under that old hag Raja, didn't you? Of course, now I get it. Our naval leader was secretly conspiring with the rebel army. What? That's why we keep losing all these battles. There is a traitor in our midst. How dare you call me a traitor? Childeric, stop this nonsense this minute. If it's such nonsense, then why doesn't the traitor prove his innocence? Fine, if that's what it takes, I will. Bahram? No, it's okay. Dilber, take over here. But... Well, we've been here before. The prince! The prince has come! We're saved! The prince! The prince! The battle's not over just yet. Tell the people that they must wait in their homes until it's completely safe. Understood, my lady. Childric's main force has fled into the castle? They're gonna use the wharf in the back to escape again. Need a hand, Prince? Come on, let's go. Please choose who will accompany you, Your Highness. What, Lance and Ruger mandatory? Are you for real? What the hell? I haven't leveled them at all. Alright, fine. Let's get Miyake's back in here for damn sure. What are we waiting for? Let's get Zarase in because she's just a living nightmare. So many short-range characters. Roog, Lance, and Miyakis is probably as good as it's gonna get. I could get Killy in here. I'll get my standard cast of characters here. Babbage, Egbert. Murad. Takamo. Now my question is, do I get Isabelle in and have yet another short-range user? Well, I probably should. I'll move Roog and Lance backward. I wouldn't mind some magic. The Prince and Zaros, that should be good enough. Are you happy with these members, Your Highness? Yep. Very well. Very well, Your Highness. The enemy is cornered now. They will be desperate. Proceed with extreme caution. Can I change my formation? I mean, I suppose I can do that at any time unless they throw me right into the fight. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Isabelle in the back? I don't think so. Oops. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Like, yeah, I forgot. Miyake says Fury. Okay, so this is gonna be some good stuff. Yeah, the game should force you to take people less. It feels like it happens multiple times a stream. No kidding. Also, by the way, I thought that this was going to parallel Suikoden 2 again, where one of Luca Blight's best knights lost one of the tactical battles, and Luca's like, well, you screwed up, and he just has him executed, and everyone's like, what? Alright, let's go in. I'm probably going to conclude the stream the next opportunity after this fight. Oh, we're doing battles? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but, I might just run away. Yeah, these guys suck. I'm gonna run away if I'm allowed to do it. Nope. God damn it. Durat sucked the first time, and it sucks this time, too. God damn, Isabelle. I'm gonna have to really hurry then. Thank God I don't have to explore Dorat like I did the first time, where I just gave up on that because it sucked. Isabelle's just not having any of this. Water Orb and Night Orb, very nice. And hey, a little bit of leveling never hurt. Plus, I assume I don't level dragons' weapons because they don't have weapons. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that. Yeah, save some for the rest of the party, Isabelle. As far as I'm concerned, take all the credit, Isabelle. I want these guys out. These guys suck. Oh, there we go. More parrying, Isabelle. shots. Well, this is why I have Murad, so else they can heal a little bit. They're also dropping water orbs and night orbs? Damn. Let's hurry, hurry, hurry. That was a halfway decent distance before a fight. Ugh, these guards though, they're just the worst. And if Isabelle were only blazingly fast, she'd be like the scariest character in the game. Zarase is not looking so good. Let's heal a little bit. 176 to 236, that's not bad actually. Oh, that was it, I was so close. Your Highness, this castle's nearly empty. Most of the enemy troops are trying to escape with Luger's fleet. Raft fleet is on their way to intercept. Sounds good. Let's join them, Prince. Hop on. I'll take you to the Dahak. Well, that wasn't so bad. We must bring General Novum and the Queen's Knight unit back to Lord Godwin. All ships, break through their blockade so we can escape. My ship will clear the way. Is this Bahram's last stand? Bahram. Don't let him get any closer. Use flaming arrows. Is he gonna literally go out in a blaze of glory? It's not over yet. Don't let them through. Stop them with the side of the ship. Admiral? You can do it, can't you? Of course. Ha-ha! Ack! Quick! They're stuck! Now's our chance! Bahram, forgive me. Raja, she's unsinkable. She leaves me no choice. Admiral. So Bahram wants some hand-to-hand, does he? Show yourself, Raja. It's your former student, Bahram Luger, leader of the Felenin Royal Navy. I've come for your head. What the... Your Highness? Your Highness, I see you've taken after your father in my ways. What? Did he mean in many ways? Gathering the support of the townspeople? It would seem that the people have rejected us in favor of your side. Nevertheless, we must think of the future, even if the people themselves are against us. We must preserve our right to power and maintain order so that Felina may continue to prosper. I believe with all my heart that Lord Godwin is the one who will make that happen. He alone will save Felina. For Lord Godwin. Oh boy, here it is. Well, I have absolute nightmares on my side, so let's do this thing. Miyakis. Protects each ally from one spell. Unite magic with Scorched Earth? What was that again? 1,000,000 billion damage to everybody? Jesus. Maybe I will do that, actually. No. Can I be defense? Roog, do you have anything? Just fight. Prince. We'll do Final Flame. Lance attacks. Zarase just annihilates, just absolutely annihilates. There we go. Oh, he went for the physical attack, okay. Okay, leave Elizabeth alone. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, this fight's over. We're fighting now. Alright. The Shredding, Resurrection, Berserk Blow. I win!
Very impressive, Your Highness.
You may look impressive, but you're just as inept as ever, I see.
Master.
The other ships have all gotten away. Are you happy now?
I suppose I am.
I don't remember teaching you to fight so brazenly.
I couldn't hope to surpass you if I only used what you taught me.
Well, don't think you've surpassed me with this folly of yours.
You're as harsh as ever. I'm sorry for failing you as a student.
A student isn't supposed to die before a master, you fool. You fool. That's the worst sin a student can commit.
Childeric and General Novum have fled to Stormfist, Your Royal Highness. Then I'm happy to say we've achieved our initial goal. Den and I have taken back Sable. You should have seen it. We also pushed the Army's Southern Mountain Corps all the way across the border and killed Jidan Goisu. Wow. Alright. Good work, both of you. At last, we finally recaptured the lands we held before Armus invaded. Yes, but I can't believe all the trouble we went through just to get back to where we were before. No, you humans really know how to get things done. That's right, you guys aren't bad. For humans. I hate to say it, but I was sure we were goners there for a while. But you humans gave him what's for. This must be a humiliating turn of events for Godwin. He even tried to save his cause by allying with Armus, a nation he despises. Yet still he failed. I doubt he has anything else up his sleeve, but he's not one to surrender peacefully. I agree. If he had wanted to surrender, he would have done so before dragging Armus into this war. You make a most wise observation, Lady Mursis. In fact, I don't think his alliance with Armus was intended to be a winning strategy. Most likely it was just a bid to buy time, to prepare for his next move. I do kind of like how Childeric parallels Luca Blight, except Childeric is a weasel. Luca Blight was also a sadistic maniac, but he got in there. Your commandership, please forgive me. Because of my failure, the Western Marine Corps has... Oh, Elenia, you need not blame yourself for what happened. We should consider ourselves lucky that the eminent Shulavalia went home without even lifting a finger. But your commandership? Armus has fulfilled its purpose. We only needed them as a distraction while we laid down the foundations for the next step in our plan. And what exactly is your plan? Having doubts, are we? We're only doing what must be done for Falena. Under our control, Falena shall become the most revered nation in the world. United, pure, perfect. Pah, no nation is perfect. Well, Lady Siles, would you like to back out now? Why are you asking me that? Oh, no reason. Perhaps you would be so kind as to do me a favor? Depends on the favor. So, what is it? You're free to decline, but somehow I don't think you'll turn me down. Whew! Boy, oh boy. Well, we did it. We got through the tactics battle. You know what I'll do? This is normally about where I would end the stream, but I'm gonna go for one more scene for before advancing. I'll go to the war room and hear what's gonna happen. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll also read a little bit of newspaper. But let's make this happen. Ah, Your Highness, excellent timing. We've received an interesting letter from Yashina Village. It seems Shulavalia, commander of the Army's Western Marine Corps, would like to meet with you, Your Highness. He's already arrived in Yashina Village with a couple of assistants. They're staying at the village inn right now. Invade our nation one day and then come to meet His Highness the next? Surely he mocks us! If you would allow me, Your Highness, I'd like to march straight there and give him a sword to the throat. Now, Seus, calm yourself. What do you think, Your Highness? Do I actually have a choice in the matter? Yeah, let's go meet him. I think we probably should. Your Highness? What? You must surely recognize this as Arma's trickery. Actually, I agree with the Prince. Shall I join you, Your Highness? My lady, not you too! It's too risky. It must be some sort of trap. I doubt that. There are only 3 of them, after all. And besides, what could Shula possibly gain by setting a trap for us now? My lady, that is one small point. However, the Western Marine Corps barely laid a finger on Estris. There were a number of small skirmishes, but they were all initiated from Estris' end. They didn't escalate into major battles because of Shula's careful restraint. Aren't you curious about what Shula wants to say to the prince? Well? Alright. But only if you let me accompany you as a bodyguard, my lady. And I shall accompany you as well. I already said there's no need to worry. Still, it's nice to take a little trip with you two every now and then. Boo! I'm trapped with those two. I haven't leveled them in a million years. Okay, so I'll wrap this up by going downstairs and reading the newspaper. But you know what we're going to have to look forward to on the next stream? Is one of the last recruitments in the game. I always forget if it's base of tower or lower level. I suspect it's lower level. No, I did it right. Might have been easier just to go to the other floor. No, we're good, we're good. Enya Dragon is, where's our queen? Good question. She's not even in the throne room anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe that's why Siles would be willing to do Gizelle a favor. Maybe Lim's Leia is just like a hostage now, I don't know. We've gotten all the way up to issue 18. So, 16. Lord Lake, Lelkar fall to enemy. With the Armist Southern Mountain Corps bearing down on Lord Lake and the main force of the Godwin army approaching Lelkar, the Loyalist army advances on both towns. They carried out bold defensive battles in both Lord Lake and Lelkar, but in the end the Prince's forces were hopelessly outnumbered. Not being able to maintain the front lines of either town, they were forced to retreat, regrettably allowing enemy troops to take both Lord Lake and Lelkar. But the defeats were not a total loss. The strong defensive fight shown by the Prince's forces gave the townsfolk enough time to evacuate completely. In fact, sources say that the safe evacuation of Lord Lake and Lelkar was the reason behind the Loyalist army's presence in the first place. Prince's forces hanging on by thread, oof. After losing those towns, the only territory still held by the Prince's forces are Raftfleet and Dawn Castle. Fortunately, these areas can probably withstand quite a siege. But with Lord Godwin gaining much military might, the Prince's outlook seems grim. Still, the Prince's tactician Lucretia isn't showing the slightest bit of anxiety, and the Prince and his staff seem to be maintaining their composure as well. How can they be so calm? Does the Prince's inner circle have some sort of trick up their sleeves in the event of an invasion? Enemy, Jidan Guisu, who is now dead. He's the leader of the Army's Southern Mountain Corps who invaded both Sable and Lord Lake. Many of our readers will also remember that Guisu once conspired with Lord Barrows. Yesterday, Barrows, today, Godwin. He certainly lacks loyalty, and he has apparently always been this way. That guy only got where he is by kissing Commander Sparna's ass, an anonymous Armist insider said. He'll make a deal with anyone, anywhere, as long as it'll get him ahead. And once the deal's over, or even before, he'll stab you right in the back if he finds something better. Damn. Well, he's gone. 17. Prince floods out foes. The Prince had to flee his own castle and literally go underground, but recently was able to return safely. First, he managed to secure the services of the Fatus Dragon Cavalry, then, in an ingenious plan, the enemy occupation met a swift and speedy end. The Prince closed the sluice gate that controls the water level of Saris Lake. In the ensuing flood, the enemy forces that had been occupying Dawn Castle were forced to evacuate. With His Royal Highness recapturing his base of operations, things are looking up for the first time in a long while. Godwin Dragon Cavalry blackmail plot. The Dawn Times has uncovered the truth behind the Dragon Cavalry's recent refusal to repel the Army's invasion. It turns out that the Godwins took dragon horse, foals, and eggs as hostages, threatening to slaughter them if Soranek's castle did not agree to complete silence and compliance. The Dawn Times has learned that it was none other than His Royal Highness the Prince who uncovered this malevolent conspiracy. The Dragon Cavalry is said to have sworn vengeance on the Godwins for their reprehensible act. Armist Western Marine Corps goes home. The Godwin Army and Southern Mountain Corps defeat at the Prince's castles apparently convinced the Western Marine Corps, which had been occupying Estrées, to withdraw to its native armies without incident. Despite a long period of occupation, Estrées appears to have suffered little damage. With its return home, the Western Marine Corps has essentially deserted the Southern Mountain Corps, who still occupy Sable. However, the Valia family, the head of the Western Marine Corps, has always been known as a moderate arms faction. In fact, the Dawn Times has learned that the Western Marine Corps may have not been dispatched for fighting purposes at all. Sources say they were sent only to keep the more hard-line Southern Mountain Corps in check, preventing the wholesale slaughter of major Falanan cities. And finally, brand new issue, extra extra, Dorad and Sable recaptured. The Prince's forces have recaptured Dorad and Sable in two separate spectacular military triumphs. After the valiant defense of Dawn Castle, the Prince dispatched units to pursue the fleeing enemy. The main force of the Godwin army holed themselves up in Dorad, where they were defeated. Meanwhile, the Army's Southern Mountain Corps fled to Sable, where they were intercepted by the Prince's forces and repelled. With these two victories, the Loyalist army has succeeded in regaining the territory originally lost in the shocking Army's invasion. The Dawn Times has confirmed that General Bahram Luger, commander of the Godwin Navy, and General Jidan Guisu of the Army's Southern Mountain Corps both perished during these most recent skirmishes. Prince defeats General Luger. Just after the Loyalist army succeeded in liberating Dorat, the main force of the Godwin army attempted to flee the area by ship. The Godwin forces were quickly surrounded by Raftfleet, and it seems the Godwins would be routed right then and there. In order to create a weak point in the Loyalist army's lines, General Bahram Luger brazenly began hand-to-hand combat with the Prince's forces. However, His Royal Highness managed to defeat General Luger, preventing an enemy breach. Unfortunately, though, the Dawn Times must acknowledge that General Luger did achieve his goal to some extent, as Queen's Knight Childeric, General Novum, and other enemy forces managed to escape Dorat safely. They are believed to have headed towards Stormfist, the Godwin faction's stronghold. And finally, portraits of the enemy? Bahram Luger. Commander of the Godwin Navy risked everything with a desperate offensive aimed at buying time for the other Godwin units to escape Dorat. In the end, he wound up going down with his flagship, the Kulsasper. It is well known that Luger was once the assistant of Admiral Raja, who was also then the commander of the Navy, but it's believed that, being of noble birth, Luger at first felt resentful about having to work under Admiral Raja, the daughter of a fisherman. However, Luger also had an open mind and soon recognized the Admiral's abilities. He devoted himself to his duties as her faithful assistant, and the two developed a student-master relationship. Luger's help was invaluable during the Arma's invasion 8 years ago. Had he not allied himself with the Godwin faction, he would have remained an important asset to Felena. He had so much talent, but he had to go and do things his way in the end, Admiral Raja said. It really was an honor to train him, though. Good article. And not that I'm going to necessarily equip it right now, but just to show you. Crown of Destiny. I mean, it's interesting. Rage Piece, Flowing Piece. I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to have to deposit. But there we go. This is where I'm going to wrap up for now. So thank you very much for watching the stream, and have a wonderful night.